Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Vertical back with a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some tips and tricks on how to get the Grand Badge and how to get the attribute upgrades faster. So first things first, we're going right into it. Getting these things are all about the grind. These are not just glitches or anything like that. So if you're not about the grind for getting these badges, it's most likely you won't get them in the end. Another thing is going for the Grand Badge takes time and effort. So if at any time you feel like giving up, don't, because it'll be hella worth it when you get the notification for when you get the Grand Badge or when it pops up on your screen. First, to get the Grand Badge, you need to have your player type attributes maxed out. For example, since I'm a stretch big, I would have my 3-point shooting maxed out and my mid-range shooting maxed out as well. So I noticed that without the best possible results in your player, that it would be most difficult to get the badge. Next, I highly recommend going to get all of your player badges of Hall of Fame. If you don't need all of your primary badges Hall of Fame to get the Grand Badge, but going for them all at once will eventually get you the Grand Badge. So basically what I did during these career games, I just played on 12-minute quarters, rookie difficulty with a game speed on 100. This way you can gain as much possessions as possible playing the game to attempt to activate your badges. During the games, actually, I tried to combine badges, if that makes any sense. So, for example, for a stretch big, or basically my player, I used pick and pop, sat way beyond the 3-point line to get limitless range, catch and shoot as soon as I got the ball, and shot in front of a defender to get deep range deadeye. I did this in one possession. I used basically 4 out of the 5 primary badges that I had to get them Hall of Fame and try to get the Grand Badge. The Grand Badge is best accountable when using your badges throughout the whole game. What I mean is, one possession I might do what I just said, or like use pick and pop and all that, and the next I would go to the corner and activate the corner specialist badge. Going for the Grand Badge is actually a lot of work, but it really will work out in the end. I realized that using all of your badges throughout the game is actually a good way to get the Grand Badge. It's been tested with me and my friend. He got the Grand Badge first, and he's a playmaker. Basically all he did was activate his badges. All he did was alley-oop, pick and roll maestro, he did flashy passing, he did all of these things, he had dimer, and he just did this during one game, and he basically got the Grand Badge in 2 games, which is good for him. So I just tested out using all my badges throughout the whole game. It took me like 23 games for a stretch big, just because I think a stretch big is a lot of work, because you need to shoot a lot, and it takes a lot of career games, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think you need to do, is just use your badges throughout the whole game, and you'll be good. But again, going for the Grand Badge is a lot of work, but it really will work out in the end. The badge is OP in Park and will help your game a whole lot. Alright, so next things on the list is next is getting attribute upgrades after your first initial 80 upgrades, I think it is. So basically what I mean is using all your upgrades to get to an 86 overall, because I think that's the max you can get using all your upgrades. But anyways, basically the fastest way for me anyways to get upgrades, it's not by glitches, I just play on 5-minute quarters. I play in the minimum quarters allowed. Anyways, I play in 5-minute quarters since I already have the Grand Badge. And I play the game, basically. Simple as that. 5-minute quarters will go by faster than most people think, Or I also tried this method where you try to foul as much as possible before the second half, I believe. If you foul twice, I think in the first quarter, you get sent to the second quarter. And if you foul 4 times to get to halftime or to get to third quarter, it might work. But if it doesn't work by second quarter, then you should just stop trying to foul intentionally, just because it's gonna hurt you. I guess you could say it's gonna hurt you, and you won't get the practices you would get. I guess it would just skip to the first initial game. So yeah, you can try and experiment with that, but it's just not gonna work. But anyways, as you can see in the video, after you finish the game, you can go to the practice facility and deny the option to play, or the option to do the drills with your teammates. For example, right now, my teammates will challenge me to a 1-on-1, and I denied it to go to the gym or the workout room right here. And you would just do the vertical jump exercise 3 times. Basically all you have to do is reach a vertical jump of whatever inches. Me, it's 35 for a stretch big or for a center. And you get the gold achievement right here. I got it twice, so it just fills my bar because I did it twice. If you get the gold achievement, then basically you're done. You have to do it twice, 6 times. That's easy. So if you get the gold twice, your bar is basically full, and you can do this every practice, so it will most likely take less than 5 minutes. And yeah, so that's basically it, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy this, or if this video did help you get the Grand Badge, or whatever tips and tricks helped you throughout this video, please drop a like, thumbs up, rate the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And basically that's been it. It's your boy Vertical, and we'll see you guys in the next one.